carats in that thing?
This is 40 carats of diamonds. And you, wait till you see what's coming up later in the show.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Speaking of beautiful.
Oh, this next lady. I have to admit, I did have a poster of her on my wall at one point in my life, and was one of my favorite guests on the original Don Emery show that we did. You know her from her role as Chris Monroe in Charlie's Angels, and from her countless movies ever since then. Will you please welcome Cheryl Ladd?
How you doing?
Oh, good to see you again.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's so fun to have you here.
And speaking of having, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're having another baby. That's
I
so
am
wonderful.
very excited. I'm very excited. Now, the first screen kiss that you had, speaking of pregnant, unbelievable story. You were telling me right before the show, we were walking out here, you have to tell, it was with, was it Happy Days?
It was Happy Days. I played Richie won a date with movie star Cindy Shay, kind of a takeoff on Sandra Dee, I guess. And I had gotten the part. I was very excited. It was a wonderful part, and I was going to be my first screen kiss, and I was 3 months pregnant with my daughter Jordan. Oh. And between takes, I would have to say, excuse me, and I'd run around and throw up.
Oh, come
Gargle,
on.
brush my teeth, and
did
come
Ron
back.
Howard take this personally?
I tried to tell him it wasn't him.
Can you
Poor
imagine?
Ron, poor Ron. He was so sweet. He was very sweet to me, but you know, obviously I told him I had morning sickness, and he was very kind, but it wasn't the most comfortable screen kiss I ever had.
Oh.
And you know,
I know.
it wasn't that romantic. Although he was a very good kisser.
So how is Jordan doing now?
She is just doing so great. She's acting.
She's acting?
She's in her early 20s, and she's going to be out in a film with Drew Barrymore coming out very shortly called Never Been Kissed.
Well, really?
How?
Well, that's appropriate. Didn't you do a show together,
We
the
did.
two of you?
Last year we had the opportunity to work together for the first time in a movie called Every Mother's Worst Fear, and Jordan played 16 years old, which is amazing, and which she can. She's so absolutely beautiful, and a wonderful actress. And she plays this girl that gets on the computer and makes a friend on the computer who is not a good guy and disappears. And I have to go find her and save her because
Fun working with her?
Oh, it was so heavenly.
Yeah, I could
We really
imagine what it
bonded.
was.
You know, it was great. She's been out of the house for a long time, and so when we had this opportunity to work together and be away together, just the two of us, and we stayed in separate hotels, and we respected each other's space as actors, and then we just, you know, slapped those racks and shopped and ate and talked and gabbed and gossiped.
Great.
It was great.
Yeah, that's so great.
Cheryl, when you think back at Charlie's Angels, do you have good memories of that?
I would say 90% good memories. There
Really?
were 10% of it was very difficult because, well, you know, the grind you guys had when you were doing your show. But I was married and I had a little girl, so the hours that I spent away from her, you know, I still feel like I missed out a bit. And
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
it's tough.
You originally turned it down, didn't you?
yes, I did.
Why was that?
Well, I didn't feel comfortable. What I assumed, kind of what the role was going to be about the sex symbol thing.
Right,
and,
right.
You know, I just didn't. I was somebody's mom. I didn't feel really comfortable doing that, and so I went in and talked to Aaron about it. He said, "Just come and talk to me before you say no." And I said, "Well, if I could be funny, if I could be a character that's funny and you know, make mistakes and not have to be that sort of glamour girl thing, I'd be interested." And he said, "What a great idea." He said, "What if you were her little sister, and then you're the rookie, and you can make mistakes, and we'll write some comedic things." And I
Who's
think
little sister?
Farrah.
Farrah's, right.
Jill.
Right.
Yeah, so it was Jill and Chris Monroe. And so I thought, well, that could be fun. And sure enough, what happened, I think, is America, when they saw me not trying to be Farrah, and then making a lot of mistakes, and they really took me under their wing. They really,
Yeah, that was the best thing you could have done.
Yeah,
Rather than replace it.
yeah.
You know, I think back of the time that you were on our show. You know, I have to say I was a little nervous because, you know, like I mentioned, I had your poster on the wall. And I was looking at that video the other day of the song that we did. I'm going to try to talk you in to singing it with me again. I'm going to try to talk you into singing it again.
Well, before you do that.
But I'm just planting the seed.
Okay.
I'm planting the seed, and you just think about it
He's
for a
giving you a
second.
minute to think about
Okay.
Okay. Mull it over in your mind, and I'm just waiting here. Let me know. Let me know.
But before you do that,
Yes.
tonight is a very exciting night.
Very.
Yes, now you're going to be guest appearing on Jessie.
Yes, Christina Applegate's hit show that America adores.
You know, Bruno was here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Bruno was just here. He's darling.
Oh, I'm telling you, I had more fun working on that show. It was like doing your show. It's such a great cast, wonderful writers, a great atmosphere. It was so much fun. I
Now,
enjoyed
but
it.
you, what was the character you played?
I played Mary Ann, who is a beer distributor. And,
We happen to have a clip of it.
oh, good.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
watch this.
Great.
I love that.
You know what?
I love that.
I know that it was a guest shot and everything, but I think you should all write in and have her come back, because I think your character is wonderful on that.
Anyway.
I love Mary Ann.
Anyway, we're going to go to commercial. Think about the song. Think about the song. We'll be right back. More Cheryl Ladd right after this.
And later, Donnie and Marie.
We're back with Cheryl Ladd.
Now, a few things that people may not know about you, okay?
Uh-oh.
There are 3 things that we want to bring. You're an avid golfer,
I am indeed.
a scratch golfer.
No, I wish. Please. If I was a scratch golfer, honey, I'd be on the tour. No, I'm about a 17 handicap, and I.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's great. That's great.
Thank you. A Buick-sponsored golfer. I play in.
But aren't you the first celebrity that is like a non-golfer that Buick had come in and sponsored?
Yes, that's right. I'm
Impressive.
the first celebrity who is a non-pro that works for Buick.
Second thing is tell us about your website and the
I'm so
reward
excited. I
award you have.
Do you have a website?
Yes.
Yes.
I just got into the 21st century. I have a website, CherylLadd.com. Anybody wants to check
But
it out.
not just a website.
And it
but
won an award.
That's
It won
right.
an
Best
award.
celebrity website.
Best
I think that's great.
celebrity
Yeah,
website.
But
This is hysterical.
But I got to tell you something. The third thing I want to tell you, this is a great story. You know, you're a recording artist as well. Not very many people know that. But in
was,
Japan, tell everyone who you beat out at the top of the charts in Japan.
It was Cheryl Ladd #1, Elton John #2, Paul McCartney #3.
I love that.
For about 5 minutes.
I love that.
You had like
See what you started?
Hey, come on. You got to do it. You got to do it, please. Come on.
All right.
remember the
Let's go.
song? Do you remember?
I don't. How does it go?
You sing the harmony. What's the key, Jerry? You sing the harmony.
I'm harmony.
You're the harmony. Okay, there we are, right there. I have been planning this. I've been working this out. Okay, you ready?
Okay, I think so.
Okay, roll the footage. Ready? And Jerry, give us some of the music.
Oh, I just want to be your everything. Open up the heaven in your heart and let me be. Is that right?
That's right.
The things you are to me and now to puppet on the string.
Go this way.
Ooh, if I stay here without you, darling, I will die. I want your love and all the love you have to bring. I'd do anything to be your everything. Your everything. Your everything.
Miss Cheryl Ladd! Jessie, tonight on NBC. Don't miss it. We'll be right back. Thank you. That was great.